Okay, this is the Monday homework check for the level 3, that is quarter 4, week 4. And let's start with ordering these numbers from, now look, greatest to least. So we have to pick out the greatest first. So we're looking at hundreds. Then we have to look at tens, and this one is the greatest, 994. Let's divide them with a semicolon. The next one would be 903, and the least would be 309. Vanessa has 498 baseball cards. Her dad buys her the latest set of 792 cards. How many cards does Vanessa now have? That means in all. So we need to add these. And before we do, there's something that I notice. I noticed that this 498 is super close to 500. As a matter of fact, it's only 2 away. So I'm going to go ahead and pretend like it is 500 and add that to the 792, which is really easy to do in your head. You know, 5 plus 7 is 12. Now, I added 2 on to the 500, so now I'm going to get rid of 2. So my final answer should be 1,290. So now if we do the exact problem, we'll see if our mental math trick worked. 8 plus 2 is 10. Now I've got 9 and 1, that's 10. Plus 9 more is 19. 7 and 4 is 11, plus 1 more is 12. So did we match with our final answers? We did. And the label is how many cards. So we have to put cards. Okay, reviewing some of our multiplication facts. 2 sets of 5 would give us 10. 4 times 8, this is the little pig, and she was dirty, and this was the bathtub. And Mom says it's time to take a bath. But the little pig, girl pig, also had a brother boy pig, and he was dirty too, and she wasn't going to make him take a bath. So the daughter says, but Mom, he's dirty too. Dirty 2 is 32. And the 4 was shaped like this, and it was the actual bathtub in the story. Okay, 3 sets of 10 is 30. 0's the chief. That means no sets of 5 still equals nothing. And 8 times 9, we look at the digit that's not the 9. And we say, what's 1 less? It's a 7. What does 7 need to add up to 9? It needs 2 more. So that answer is 72. What are the attributes of the shape below? That means we're going to describe it. And when we describe shapes, we can talk about sides, angles, vertices. Here we go. What do you notice about this? Well, the first thing I notice is all sides are equal. And it has 4 right angles. We could draw the little squares right there. It is a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides. And it's also a parallelogram because it has 2 sets of parallel sides. So that's a lot of things that we noticed about this one square shape. All right, compare the fractions using greater than, less than, or equal to. And when we compare, we do stacked rectangles. Let me try that again. That was a bad line. Gonna make the top one look like 8/12, the bottom one 4/12. That means I have to split that into 12 equal parts. I'll go right down the middle. I need 6 on each side, so I have those and make 3 and 3. Gonna do that again. 3 in that section, 3 in that section, and I get to color in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I do the same thing over here. Still need 12 pieces, so I can just bring those lines down that I made. I have 12 pieces, but this time I only get to color in 4. Now it's very obvious to see that 8/12 is greater than 4/12. Now let's take a look at the elapsed time question. Jan and Susan went to the movies. It was 2 hours and 18 minutes long. I'm going to underline that part because that was important. It ended at 6 p.m. What time did it start? So we are going to work backwards today, and it ended at 6 p.m. And we're first going to jump backwards 2 whole hours. Okay, so to 5 o'clock, then back to 4 o'clock. And now we still have to go backwards 18 minutes. And we know each of these tick marks is worth 15 minutes, okay? And so we're going to figure out what time that is and then take away 3 more minutes. So right now we are at 3:45, but we have to take away 3 minutes. So think about that. 3:45, take away 3. And 5 take away 3 is 2, so it's 3:42 p.m. Okay, let's keep rocking and rolling. Sandra has 5 toy cars. Each toy car has a mass of 8 grams, and we remember our benchmark for grams is one of the larger paper clips. What is the total mass of all 5 cars? Because each car is 8 grams, so we want to do 5 times 8 grams, and 5 times 8 is 40. So all of the cars would weigh 40 grams. And again, you can use that lowercase g to stand for grams. What is the perimeter rim, a rim around the outside of the rectangle below? So we're going to do perimeter, and that means we're going to go all the way across. And we use addition when we do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 across. So we're going to do 9 plus, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 9 plus 6. And let's add all this up. Well, I know 9 and 6 is 15, and 9 and 6 is 15, and I know that 15 and 15 is 30. And it doesn't tell us the units, so we're just going to say 30 units. Now look at that. We did not put squared because it's perimeter, okay? But down here it says what is the area? And we know area equals length times width. And remember our length and width? It was 9 times 6, and that equals 54 units. But it's area, so we have to say units squared. And that is all for today.